Okay, greetings from my car. Um, it is 6:50. I got here at 6:35, thinking there was going to be a music booster meeting. Apparently I didn't read it was at 7, so I'm early, and I thought I could go back home, but I better just stay or I'm not going to show up. So, anyways, reflecting on some stuff that's going on. One, it's freezing out. Two, I was talking to someone today about anxiety. It affects other people and everybody differently. And my things that I have anxiety about, you may not, and vice versa. So I was talking to him about COVID, and I've never had anxiety about COVID. Even when I had COVID, I didn't have anxiety about it. I was sick, and I went on my merry way, and I've never been afraid of getting it. I've never had that. I've never been fearful for my family. And so, and it's not that I'm flippant about it. I just never have had that fear, and I don't know why. I just haven't. So, we do stuff and we have stuff, and we're always state legal. We do wear our masks and things, and I always have Jonathan pull it up over his nose. And I work at the school 5 days a week, and I love it, and I see the kids, and we do all the protocols, and I just have never been worried about COVID. However, last night, this is something I struggle with. Ever since my mom passed away, something switched in my head, and I don't know why, and I wish it would switch back, but my being claustrophobic really heightened, and I cannot drive in construction. I do sometimes, but it seriously paralyzes me. My hands are shaking, the steering wheel's shaking, I'm breathing heavy. It is the worst feeling ever because you have no control. And you are looking at the orange barrels on one side and the cement blocks on the other and thinking, which one am I going to hit? And it's awful because you don't want to feel like that. You don't want to be driving your family. I'll tell you, my family hates it. So usually one of the kids or James will drive during construction. I let them. I just can't do it. And I know that about myself. So I figured it out. I know that about myself. It is very hard for me to drive at night too. So last night it's snowing, which is terrible. It's dark. I'm coming home from Oregon, and I don't have my glasses because I just didn't have them. And so all the lights are just bright, and I'm trying to get home, and I'm thinking, okay, you're going to have to go through that construction on 75 right there after Miami or during Miami, whatever. And you're going to have a hard time with that. And you're going to, and then I start building, and I'm trying to talk myself down. You're going to have a hard time with that. And so you may need to think of a different route. Okay, so you can go all back roads. Yeah, but with that, I still have to go I-280 to 420 or Route 20, and then try to figure out how to get on Pemberville Road, which I'm not really good with, and then go home with deer. It's dark, it's snowing. Probably not going to be a good idea. So I was proud of myself last night. I went I-280, which I'm not real familiar with that. I was able to get off at the exit on at Perrysburg, 795. Went down 795 all the way. Did it take me an extra 20 minutes? Yes. But did I have a panic attack? No. So that's good. So I took it all down to 75, was able to get on and come home. Not a problem. But I wanted to make sure to tell you that everyone has different anxiety. It may be a math test. It may be, and it's real. It really is real. It's not all in our heads. I never thought I had anxiety. I didn't know what it was. I just thought, oh my gosh, I just can't function at this point. And it's the worst feeling because it's almost paralyzing. It really, truly is almost paralyzing. And it's hard. It is so hard to talk yourself down and talk yourself through it. And anxiety shows up in, I don't feel good. My stomach hurts. I feel like I'm going to throw up. I have a headache. I'm dizzy. Lots of things. Little kids can't say I have anxiety. I mean, I couldn't say that. I didn't have a clue what it was. So pay attention, teachers and people that work with children. If they're upset or they're crying or they don't, if they appear to be fine, but there's something going on with them, it could be an anxiety attack or a panic attack. So love them through it for sure. Love them through it. Help them calm down. It's not going to go away on its own. You just have to sit there and maybe put them in a different environment. Talk to them if they need to. Don't overtalk them because sometimes they don't like that. But adults too. So I don't struggle with COVID fears. However, I struggle with driving in construction because seriously, all I can see is the semi and the cement. And I wonder, and I see myself hitting the cement. I do. And it's so crazy and weird. And I know that, but I see myself in my head, and then I get even more anxious and more upset because I have all my family in here and they know when I start feeling like that, I'm talking to myself. They cannot talk. And they're so good about it. They are quiet. They don't talk. I turn the radio down because I can't have any noise. I start breathing. I try to breathe in and do some breathing exercises and try to get through it. But seriously, everybody struggles. And so be kind about it. And I'm not saying you have to be kind to me. I know my anxiety and I know my fears and I know what I struggle with for the most part. But there's a name for it now. So I love that because it's not, you shouldn't feel bad about having anxiety. It's not like I asked for it. Please, anxiety, come visit me. I didn't ask for it. I didn't want it. I don't want it. I have it, so I need to deal with it. I'm not on medication. The doctor always said it's not that bad. Just avoid driving in construction. Now, when we're driving on vacations, I usually don't drive. But if I did have to, in Texas, sometimes I have to drive. I just get on the Google map and say I need to go to my sister's house from wherever, Target or whatever. And I hit the button where it says you would walk. Because typically you would not walk highways. So I've learned little tricks. I did that myself. And I thought, okay, I totally can take the back roads. It can be a half hour longer, but I feel okay and I feel better. So I do that. So there's little tricks you can sometimes do. And if you share your anxiety problems or you share your struggles, sometimes it helps others and sometimes others can help you. So that is my message for tonight, since I am sitting in the car waiting for the Music Booster meeting, which starts in 2 minutes. So I better go. But anyways, take care and have a good night. No recipe today. Maybe a recipe for love. Love your children through it. Love your students through it. Love your friends through it. It's real and it's not going to go away. But you can work things and find different solutions to help you. So take care. Have a good night. Bye.